game. Sometimes they don't want the biggest artists on the biggest show. Huh. Figure that one out.
What's the deal?
Keyshia, you looking beautiful.
I had to do my makeup in the car. Oh my God.
Keyshia, you looking beautiful as ever.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Why are we doing this in the car? Is better Wi-Fi in the car?
Because we just coming from Vegas. It was my cousin's birthday, so we went out there and hung out and stayed for the weekend.
How you doing? I know you're a long time. It's Women Empowerment Week. You're kicking off the week. You're kicking off the week. So you got, it's you. Tomorrow I got Tamika Mallory. Wednesday I got Tiffany Haddish. Friday there's a woman we got Cardi B. We turning up. I'm still working on it.
Mary.
You know, I done reached out to Michelle Obama's team. Nah. It's disgusting how I'm reaching out for the women empowerment. Like, it's bad out here. Hey, yo, Bun B, what's up? Yo, Keyshia. So I said something. I'm going to let you join in on this. So I said the other day to Ross, I was talking to Ross, and I had said to Ross how hard it is and how everybody wants a feature with Drake but can't get that feature. And I saw him on an interview talking about how much he loves Ross's music, that he went and called Ross and was like, can I please send you 2 records because I want to hear some new Ross, right? So I said Drake is like the Michael Jackson of this time. Now, they've been killing me on Twitter. The Twitter world is like, yo, Joe's on crack. He's bugging out. Tell Joe shut the F up. This, do you understand what I was trying to say?
I mean, he has a lot of great records. He has a lot of great records, and I think he can switch up the style so much that I think, you know, I understand. But at the same time, I think every artist is who they are in their own right. I don't agree with you.
You don't agree? All right. Yeah. What I'm saying is MJ's MJ. We're not crazy. MJ sings. He dances better than, he's the best. What I'm trying to say is, as successful to a kid in this era, when me and you was growing up, and you younger than me, but when we was growing up, Michael Jackson was winning all awards. He was killing the game. And so to a kid growing up right now, looking at these awards, listening to the radio at this time, they thinking, oh no, you still disagree?
I think Michael Jackson is so like huge, and like, because even my son knows Michael Jackson. My son, everybody knows Michael Jackson. Like, it just, I don't even. They gonna
know Drake.
They gonna know him, but also.
So you just saying, and you the realest. Keyshia, you the realest ever. You saying, nah, it ain't Michael Jackson, Joe. Give that up. All right. If Keyshia Cole says it, I'm with Keyshia Cole. Nah, I'm telling you.
Great.
Now, Keysh, man, you a mama?
I am. I have 2. Yes.
2-time mama, I know.
Yeah.
How is it juggling a career where you got to be all over the world? You got to be on stage. You got to really concentrate on this career. This career don't happen by mistake. And be a mother. How hard is doing both jobs?
Oh my God. I mean, when you have so much help, though, honestly, family, a lot of family, you know, it takes a village to raise a kid. I really believe that, strongly believe that. And even with my newborn, you know, me leaving and going to hang out with my family for the weekend, his grandmother was there for him, and his grandfather, you know, and his father. So, I mean, it takes a lot. It takes a lot of other people to be in on it. You know what I mean? Because it's like you can't do it alone at all.
Yeah, that's right. You know, my son Joey, my oldest son, is autistic, and if it wasn't for my mother and father, you know, I definitely wouldn't have had no career. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, you know, it definitely does take a family to hold you down. and vice versa. I know you hold everybody else down too.
Definitely. Yep. Yep. It goes both ways. No. That's the facts.
Keyshia, let me ask you something. When you heard what's my homegirl, and I love her so much. My homegirl from Chicago. Damn, I can't believe she slipped my mind. From the song, I tell you the love, and I am telling you.
What's her name?
Jennifer Hudson.
Jennifer. No, I thought you were talking about the original. Let me ask you
something. When you heard that song when she did it over, did you think for 1 second about Fat Joe?
Yes, I did. Yes, I did. It's just hilarious. I thought you sung it better than me, Joe. I can't. Yeah, I'm not. That is not my vocal range right there. That's not my thing. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't think so. I mean, I could be wrong, and it's something that I'm sure if I tried my best, I could, because I taught myself how to sing, so I'm sure I could make it happen. But that would just drive me crazy. I don't want to sing that high, Joe. I don't want to sing that high.
Man, let me tell you something, man.
That's too much work.
I don't, because I'm a rapper. I'm different from like a vocalist or R&B artist, so I can get what you're saying, right? Because I've seen writers write songs for artists, and then they do some shit that the artist can't do. So you sitting there like, yo, why he even giving me this reference when he knows I can't sing?
I am not trying to do that, man. I'm not. That's okay. But no, it's a great song, but it's just like it's too vocal. Too much vocal trip.
And let me shout out Jennifer Hudson, because I got a mind freeze for a second, but she is very, very, very extremely talented and strong. You know what happened with her family. You know me, I respect people by the wars and who they fight against. So when I look into her life and what she's been through, I've always respected her on another level. Vice versa with you. You know, we see the reality show and everything, and you got a tough family. And do you ever think that we're blessed, but the artists that are blessed, the people who are most successful, so blessed, always got to go through some painful shit to be so blessed, to be this blessed?
Yeah, I do. I think that what we write from and how we convey our message to our fan base, people know real from fake. You know what I'm saying? Like, so when we write this music and we telling our story, it's not just our story, it's their story too. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I feel like all the things that I've gone through, that I experienced, and I was able to write from that place. Love, Heaven Sent, I Remember, Shoulda Let You Go, Enough of No Love, all of these songs that I wrote. And Enough of No Love is with my brother Elijah Blake, but I wrote most of my hits, you know what I mean? And so I have to have experienced some of the things that my fans have experienced, and I'm not mad at that. I mean, I wish it would end though. The nigga don't want to keep going through hurt, pain, and heartache.
It's a bittersweet situation. You, Mary, when I hear your music, it's so powerful, it's so amazing. When you perform it, the girls sing every word with you, and they went through that. But I always tell Lorena, I always tell my wife, I'll be like, yo, they went through some shit to write that, man. They went through some real shit.
I done sat in the car and cried to Lorena before. So just be like, man, I'm tired of going through it, and then he's like, don't even trip, he ain't worth it, and he don't deserve you. And it's just like, well, damn,
Yeah,
I don't want to keep hearing, I don't feel like I deserve you. What makes me think that I deserve you? Like, my G, like, do what you gotta do. You know what I mean? Take care of your shit.
Keyshia, how does a woman trust a man? Like, how does a woman trust a man? Like, how do you meet a man and say, you know what? I've been fucked many times. I believe you, and I'm gonna rock out with you. How does a woman trust a man?
Through action. I think that in situations, especially because nobody's perfect, so we're going to experience things with our partner, learning our partner in a relationship, but also in those instances where I'm put into a position or you're put into a position to be trusted, that's when you build action.
And do you do you think any man is faithful?
Faithful to what?
I don't hear you. Hey, we missed out on that moment right there.
Wait.
No, we missed out on that because your Wi-Fi, your shit crazy it's Women Empowerment Week.
Yes, though. Faithful to what? I mean, you got some time.
You would think of me as one of the girls today.
Nah,
Listen,
Joe,
Keyshia,
nah.
you could look at me as one of the girls today. It's Women Empowerment.
He want another tea.
He's trying to get his tea.
Man, I don't know about that.
I'm just saying, no, not to you personally. I'm just saying, like, do you think, like, could you look right at a man and be like, from now on, do you think you can meet any man and look in their eyes and be like, he's only for me? If the baddest girl he ever wanted, ever, throws it at him a little bit later, will he be able to resist?
I don't know, because some guys, like my opinion, there's different kind of guys in the world, you know what I'm saying? And there's different kind of chicks in the world. Shit, some of these bitches can't be trusted, no disrespect. But my thing is, you know, like when you have a guy that you know that you've been with, I mean, how do people stay with guys, like people forever? Like, you know what I'm saying? You go through shit. We fuck up, we ain't perfect, you know, things happen. You break up, you make up, you know what I'm saying? Like, I think that's what is, to me, what defines staying and loving somebody forever is never leaving them. You know what I mean? It's like, no matter what we go through, no matter what we experience, we just give an example like T.I. and Tiny. You know what I'm saying? They have their own little agreement and how they operate and how they move, and they've been moving like that. You know what I'm saying? Shit, Will and Jada, you know what I mean? Like, they have their thing, you know what I mean? I think that's what a relationship that withstands time is, to know that your agreement and your understanding with that person, because
it's like we ain't leaving each other for nothing. That's a fact. And you know,
you and Lorena been together for how long? Shit, y'all been together forever.
For decades.
That's
but you know, let me tell you something. I don't care what nobody say. Will could be understanding as he want. He looked hurt in that entanglement talk. He looked hurt.
Yeah.
I said that when I watched.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm being real. He looked hurt. And to me, it's always the person who loves the most that gets hurt in the relationship. The one who loves the most, because there's always one that loves a little bit less than the other. Then you got the one that's like, this is my world. Whether it's the guy or the girl, that one always gets hurt. The one that loves the most.
Yeah. I don't know. Whatever,
huh? And because
it is what it is.
It is what it is, right? And when it comes to you, right? I remember being on tour with you, and you was opening up. It was me, T.I., and Nelly on tour. You was opening up. I'm going to say some shit, though. It's not no disrespect. We have fun. We love each other. But I would always have you singing What's Love. You wouldn't come out, but you would sing the hook behind the curtain. I don't know if you remember that. You'd be like, What's Love? Singing in the back. And you was following the whole tour. I tell people this story all the time. They had you in the van. They was pretty much playing you. And your album came out in the middle of the tour and sold like 200,000-300,000 first. You broke a record. And the next thing I knew, the whole label was with you for the rest of the tour. They was acting like they was your best friend. Then you had the tour bus. That's crazy. And
well, you gotta
I
put
used
that
to
work
tell you
in.
all the time, yo, Keyshia, don't trust these people.
Right. Yeah. I got a couple close friends in the business that I can count on one hand, right, that has been honest with me and upfront and loving with me, and you know, in my whole career. You know what I mean? And I'm happy to have those people because, you know, certain people that say little things to me that just great advice. You know what I'm saying? Like Ja Rule told me, make sure you buy your house and make sure everything is paid for when you're going through your hot thing. You know what I'm saying? Because all that shit you're gonna need when niggas cold and they ain't doing what they need to do no more. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, what the hell? What are you talking about? But I did it though. You know what I'm saying? I made sure I did that. You know, buying my house outright and making sure my cars was paid for and shit like that. But that half was a good advice, you know, because Ja Rule paying $550,000 for a Rolls Royce Phantom and then trying to not want that motherfucker no more. Now you only get 300 back. It's like, my G, like, nah, my G.
You know,
I ain't like that.
You know, I saw you. Like I said, we started out humble, and one day I'm in LA and you just pull up. You might have been the first girl I ever seen pushing that convertible to Dawn. And you pulled up to the studio like, yo, what's up, Joe? I was like, damn, you made like a movie out, like a movie. I was like, damn, Keys.
You know, all the guys around, you know, when you got a lot of guys around, they always like, man, you need to get that Ferrari, nigga. It's like, my G. You know, I think if I would have known, I think it's a couple things I would have did just differently because, I mean, all that shit depreciate, you know, the value goes down and all of that. So, especially all the diamonds and jewelry and all that, because I love diamonds, you know what I'm saying? But all that stuff, I mean, it don't really, you know, to me now. I barely wear anything, but my little diamond cross, you know what I'm saying? Even though I got
you know, I still rock diamonds though. You know, I'm
yes, you do. Yes, you do. Look at.
Nah, yo, Keys, I always rock diamonds. It's my addiction, you know. I've had addiction to this since I'm like 14, jewelry, and
yes.
I love it though. But it goes back to King Tut and Egypt and all that. Like they showed us how to floss 2,000 years ago. They was like they had the big truck jewelry on.
I'm not mad.
Growing up, I think you're too young to have known Tupac, but I know Pac was real influential in your life. Growing up in the Bay Area, tell me about Pac and how much you loved Pac, because I know he meant a lot to you growing up.
Yeah, I actually did know him, and he wanted to sign me to Quincy when he was with Kadada, Quincy Jones' daughter, and he was gonna leave Death Row and go to sign with Quincy, and he wanted me to go over there because he said that Death Row is not the place for kids. You know what I'm saying? That's what he was saying. So, but just unfortunately, on our way to Vegas when we went that time. He got shot. He didn't come back from that trip.
So wait a minute, Keyshia, because this is what we call a Joker moment. You watch the show all the time. So you're telling me that Tupac was telling you he was going to go sign with Quincy Jones and get his own situation and bring you there with him? Because I've never heard he was leaving Death Row. This is the first time somebody real like you was saying that.
Yeah, we definitely. It was a bunch of us that left.
How old was you? 15?
14, 15. Yeah, he died when I was 16. So right when my birthday was coming around, I just remember getting earrings in the mail from Death Row Records, and but Suge, of course, was already in jail. So my mom literally came and got us when we from Suge's house because everybody got shot that day. So I mean that night. So it was.
Oh, so you was in Vegas when Tupac got shot.
Mm-hmm, my brother, and him used to rap together too, and the Outlaws as well. So we all drove to Vegas from LA, and Pac was in the car with Kadada. You know, Suge was in their car, my brother was in their car, we was in our car. You know, it was just like a lot. And then we were kids though. You know what I'm saying? So he just didn't like that. You know what I mean? It was just like a lot of drama around that time.
Yeah, man, that's crazy. I never knew you actually met him. I didn't know that. I know that you looked up to him and you love his music, but I didn't know who else from the Bay you really looked up to coming up?
I would say Tony, because Dwayne Wiggins, like his wife gave me my first job at the coffee shop, and he used to also take me like to do shows and stuff with him and pay me for that, and so that was super dope. And then of course, you know, Too Short, you know, we grew up to Too Short and E40, and you know, Richie Rich, you know, all these guys that came before us. So I mean, it's all respect for those guys. You know, 3 Times Crazy, we was just bumping them last night. So
MC Hammer.
No, of course. Wait a minute, hold on. How did the hell did I forget?
We got Hammer, we got Mac Dre, we got
yeah, because Hammer is the one that actually took me to death row. He's the one that brought me to death row. Yeah.
So Hammer brought you there because I know he used to be with them.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to get MC Hammer on this show because one day I bumped into him in the airport in Vegas, and he was talking some shit to me that I didn't think Hammer would be talking. As I'm sitting down, like, yo, Joe, I'm a real one. You think I'm MC Hammer? Oh, no, MC Hammer was talking that shit, and I was like, yo, Hammer. He was like, yo, I'm telling you, B, I'm not all right, Hammer. All right, it's
That's
all
Unc
good.
right there. That's Unc right there. Unc, I went and sung for them, and then we all came to LA. My brother too. I can't believe I didn't say Hammer's name. That's crazy because he's the one that put the play together. So
it's all love. It's all love. They talking heavy. I had Ashanti on here, and she said she would do the verses with you. And then I heard you said, did you tell anybody you would do the verses too?
yeah, shit, why not? Man, Ashanti is that chick. What is you saying? I was in Oakland like I gotta get on. They said you gonna have to do something like this. Like we used to bump Ashanti, like, so that's what it's all love and it's all respect. She's a Libra like me, you know what I'm saying? Like, and we ain't never had no beef and no issues, you know what I'm saying? Like, so we good.
But it would just be a fun celebration of music.
Yes.
Yeah,
I
because
would love that.
Because, you know, I listen to both y'all catalog. It's gonna be a good one. Like I had my own versus battle between both of y'all. And she got some hits. And you got some hits.
I don't have a lot of features though.
Okay.
That would be, I don't know how I would work that out. And then
well, she gotta play whatever she on.
See, that ain't gonna hurt. I can't get down like that.
That's all right. Go, people bring out, Ross brought out a feature that never came out. Ross rapped on that, the Rihanna Kanye joint in the battle against 2 Chainz. He brought out the version they ain't picked. The Ross lost vocals, and it was still crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean, I got a lot of album hits, too. Like hits on the album that didn't come out as a single that people just absolutely love.
Oh no, you got big music. Listen, let me tell you something. You and Ashanti will be an amazing versus. The only other 2 girls that would be, and you know what I'm about to say, is because there was drama between Brandy and Monica.
Yes.
So that's like a prize fight that people been waiting for forever to see them go at each other. I predict that very shortly, and I don't know about this, so I'm not saying none of Swiss or Timberland, but I think very shortly we'll see a Brandy Monica versus celebration. Real shortly, because there's really nowhere else to go.
Well, I thought that when Brandy said that Monica turned it down.
Oh, Monica turned it down?
I think that's what they were saying. But don't quote me because I might be wrong. I don't want Monica or Brady to be calling me talking about what the fuck you talking about. I'm just saying I think that's what I heard that she said that. So because they couldn't figure out their thing. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of like you got to really get over that hump to do something like that. You know what I mean?
Oh wow, I didn't know that. I thought man, they're both so talented, huh? They,
Yes, yes. I would love to see it myself.
oh no, oh no, I have a ball. Cause, you know, Brandy the Blue, Brandy the Blueprint.
Oh my God.
No,
I love her.
Brandy the Blueprint, she different. Her music was different. And then Monica,
Yeah,
she sing her ass off.
facts. Can't even front. Can't front at all. I came up to both of their music, even though we're all around the same age. You know, they made it real young, 16 and 17. You know what I'm saying? Like, so they got so much game under their belt in this business. You know what I'm saying? I wish they could just come together and just, you know, do it out of fun. But you know, you can't force things. Things got to be organic. You know what I mean? So I
Now
pray
I
for
gotta be
you.
organic. But I predict that'll happen. Now,
Okay.
with everything that's going on, I feel like women are stronger than men, to be honest with you. I know more women that took time in the feds than their own family or their own friends. Their friends will tell on them, their family will tell on them, their brothers will tell. I know women who did 10 years, 20 years. When it's time for civil rights, they on the front line. You know, they'll
Yeah.
get beat up, tear gas. They fight for us men more than the men.
Yes. Yes.
When you see everything that's been going on with Breonna Taylor, George Floyd, what you thinking watching this on TV, and what you think needs to change?
I just think it really makes me sad, and it really makes me feel like, because that is a thing where you feel unprotected, and you feel that, you know, there's certain things that you can't even say. Like sometimes I want to say things, but with the cancel culture of, like, in our world right now, like everybody get canceled for how they feel, and I don't think that that's cool. You know what I'm saying? I think everybody should have a right to feel however they feel, and if they're not educated on a topic, I think that is what we should promote, is to educate and uplift instead of breaking down and tearing down, because it's already too much of it. You know what I'm saying? Like, everything don't have to be a tear down moment. You know, it's incredible what people say, and to people on the internet. You know what I mean? Like, talking behind those computers. Like, I just learned to shut up. You know, because
Yeah, it's
no
crazy.
matter.
Sometimes I want to send out a tweet. Because, you know, I come up at a different time, Keish.
Yeah.
Like, somebody dissed me on Twitter. I want to talk about their mother and everybody. I want to go crazy. I tweet it. I just don't let it go. I go, you know what? People
No,
expect me to be more grown than this, or more mature. Let me not let that go.
Yeah.
Or
I
if
mean, because
somebody
I felt for a little while, I was being attacked for everything that I was saying. Like, and I was just like, what's up with that? Like, you know what I'm saying? One minute they'll be, she the realest bitch we know. Then the next minute it'll be like, yo, shut the fuck up. Why you saying that? And it's like, first of all, I have a right to feel whatever I feel about, you know, especially, like, I'm just saying with the thing with the OT Genesis thing, you know what I'm saying? Him taking the song and making it that kind of song, and I felt like the legacy of my music, I did not want that to happen like that on. And everybody just was, you just did, oh, you never nice, you don't never want to have a good time. It was a spook. It's like, okay, that's how y'all feel, but y'all didn't put the work in for that song and the hours that I sung and wrote that. You know what I'm saying? So my thing is, like, you know, and then they want to just act shady with it. So I was just like, just whatever. It's over. Just forget about it.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
it's crazy because Floyd Mayweather came on here and said something that we always do, but it's so real now. It's like people want to big you up and they want to see you blow and they want to be on you, but be the same people trying to pull the ladder from under you.
I saw that interview, and it's kind of messed up, because, like he said, you know, they root for you one minute, they want to see you win, but they want to see you lose too. You know what I'm saying? And it's like entertainment purposes only. You know what I'm saying? Like, people don't realize that. Okay, no, I do appreciate my fans. Like, without my fans, I don't know where I would be. You know what I'm saying? Because I was adopted. I didn't have my mom. I didn't know my dad. You know what I'm saying? Like, like, for my fans to feel my music means so much to me. Like, they changed my life. You know what I'm saying? But God put me in position too. You know what I'm saying? Along with my work ethic. So at the same time, like, you know, I don't owe my whole life to my fans. You know what I'm saying?
Everybody, yo, that shit crazy.
Yeah, it's just like, you know,
Keyshia, that shit is crazy. They really think we owe them. And we appreciate the fans and we love the fans. So say right now, I'm paranoid. So if I come out the house and it's COVID, I got the mask, motherfucker wanna act like I gotta give him the picture right now with COVID. I'm like, yo, bro, it's COVID, man. It's a different time, bro.
Right, like, they was like, please
yo, I got love for you, I appreciate that you want to take the picture, but it's COVID, man. It's no, this is crazy, right? Like,
no, you're right.
It's like, and we gotta watch everything we say, how they, you know, I came up when they send you to hell quick. You know what I'm saying? You can't really do that now, and unfortunately, when artists and creative people are censored and are scared to say things because of cancel culture, you lose out on some of the greatest moments in life because they're holding back. Yeah. You know, the only guy I've seen that don't give a fuck is Dave Chappelle. When I see him on them stand-up comedies
I thought you was about to say
Netflix, he don't care.
No, 50 don't care. 50.
Oh, 50 different. You know, he a whole... nah, 50 don't care, man. And yo,
he don't give a damn.
You know how many times I told him, yo, you're so rich, man. You're so successful, and he don't care. It's like, it's in his DNA. He want war. He want, nah, for real. If you owe that guy $10,
don't own.
It's over. Don't owe him $10.
He call it, but he all on the internet with shit.
Yeah, it's like, I feel bad for the girl that owns some money. I'm ready to pay her debt or something and shit. I don't even know her. That nigga, let's not give him no ideas, because he'll jump out after this. Yo, he's something else. He's something else. But
he's something else. By the way.
Joey crazy.
Nah, that guy's something else, man. Nah, that guy's something else when it comes to it. Yo, shout out to Paris Phillips, your girl. Taught me how to Millie Rock.
Millie Rock on
Paris,
any block.
Girl.
I'm Millie Rock on any. We just left Vegas. She was with us. She was with us in Vegas.
She was with y'all?
Jumping in the pool.
I remember one night every night on the summer, we eat this wild shit. It's called White Castle, little cheap burgers from the hood. And one night, we ordered a bunch of them shits. I was in the studio, and I was with you and Remy or something, and I came out. She ate all my fucking White Castles, man. I was mad as shit. That was I get one day out the year to tear up the White Castles. My girl tore them shits up.
Yo, Paris Phillips, what the hell?
She's the shit, though. I love her, man.
Damn it. Sorry, Joe. My driver is driving a little crazy.
Oh, she said Uncle Dan ate them shits.
Who's Uncle Dan?
Uncle Dan, Uncle Dan. She said Uncle Dan ate them shits, not me. They tore them shits up. You know, I almost did it today. I do it once a year. One day after summer, every year, we will go on Webster Avenue in the Bronx and kill them shits. They're like,
Joe, let me ask you something. You think I should put out a sad album or something that's more upbeat and happy?
You want to know the truth?
The truth.
I would put out a sad album if I was Keyshia Cole. Because the people, they want that love. And it's crazy. You want to know what? You know what? You got to put out a happy album when you're really happy. You get what I'm saying?